Have you ever wondered what are the difference between the giant projects and the full RP servers with whitelist, where it is better, more interesting, or more diverse to play, both for a beginner and an experienced player? I also thought about this and prepared 5 pros and cons for playing on such big projects as Grand RP. By the way, the link with bonuses is in the description. Register using that link, and whatever you want to do with those bonuses, it's up to you. Let's get it. The first con are jobs for beginners. Super developed system of jobs with separate life hacks, nuances, skill levels. It is very important, especially for beginners, because it helps you quickly familiarize with the functionality of the server and interact with players. And of course, make a lot of money. What is only worth the initial quests, after which you even get a free car. Thus, you can quickly buy yourself a house, a car, apartment, and just in general make a lot of money. Second, it's absolutely free to start playing. In the past, I was used to the fact that if you want to play on an RP server, you have to pay money, go through the calls and bunch of different nuances. On Grand RP, everything is much easier. Everyone can just simply start playing for free. Moreover, I would also include the stability of the servers. Frequently, servers with whitelist work on a certain schedule, glitch due to poor internet of their creators, and get lagged down by DDoS attacks. Logically, due to high online, Grand RP can afford its own equipment around the world, plus high protection not only for your accounts, but all data. The third con is online. On large servers, constantly shoot videos, different famous personalities, creators, and therefore there's a huge amount of players playing those RP servers. In peak, it even once reached 15,000 people playing at the same time. Have you ever seen anything like this on the whitelist server? The fourth con is a huge game mod. Due to the fact that a large team of developers are working on a server, Grand RP has a unique and a diverse game mod, which is not similar to any server in GTA 5. There's a crafting system, families, factions, businesses, and so on. Everyone interacts with each other, everyone depends on each other. So you need to show your communication skills, stay a solo player as well, or go into organizations in general. Everyone can become both a leader and an admin. Most importantly, your rights should not violate rights of others. By the way, to this point, I can say that Grand RP has one of the most stylish interfaces of all RP servers, because they are developed by a big team of professionals. It looks really cool, functional, and unusual. And lastly, the administration. Yes, on a server there's gonna be players that are not really satisfied with the administration, but it is worth recognizing that no full RP server can offer you 24/7 administration support, who will answer the report, help you, and advise you if you are confused about the mechanics or the game itself. That is definitely a huge plus, admit it. Now let's talk about the cons. Firstly, due to the fact that online is very large, the level of RP is not even close as high as on the whitelist servers. Also, it is quite accessible to the beginners. It is not stressful at all. RP rules on Grand RP just keep the gameplay within certain limits. That's why at least 5 of my friends that moved from the full RP servers, the whitelist ones, to Grand RP say that this type of RP is much better for them. So it's kinda all subjective after all. Second, because of the high online, not everybody complies with the traffic rules. Sometimes players break out on the oncoming traffic and just crash. Although for that, of course, you can get punished. Plus recently, they have added special speed limiters and obstacles that puncture your wheels if you come onto the oncoming lane. Nevertheless, it is definitely one of the cons. Remember when I said that one of the advantages of these servers is the unusual mod? It's also a disadvantage. If you have been playing all your life on a server that only has like 5 systems, then coming to Grand RP, at first you're gonna have your eyes scattered. You're gonna think, what's this? Some quests? Levels at work? Family systems? Wars for businesses? Auctions? Crafting? Thousands of different mechanics. Needless to say, you'll be surprised. Personally, I would call it an advantage rather than disadvantage, because gradually, once you're playing in this environment, you start to immerse yourself into this vibe. Meet interesting people, make friends, and feel that you're not just a random person here. So whether it's a pro or a con, it's up to you. Fourth disadvantage is lots of communication. Just like in a big city, if you want to rise quickly, you're gonna need connections. So on Grand RP, you can certainly develop as a solo player and even make good money for your everyday needs. But in the future, to become really rich, you need to communicate with other players, create families, teams, participate in events. The last but not least is griefing. Again, on a server where there's a lot of people, there's always gonna be someone dishonest or people that try to cheat you, steal legit earned game money, or even rare pieces of clothing. If they do this outside of RP, they will of course get banned. But as a player, you should always be careful. Remember the main rule: they can't steal anything from you unless you give it to them yourself. So always think when you exchange or interact with somebody. In general, just like in life. And do not forget that there are special systems for exchanging items for money. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize for my voice. I'm feeling a bit ill right now. Probably going through a flu, but it's okay, I guess. Top 10 commenters on the topic of this video will get $250,000 given on any server of Grand RP. Just do not forget to leave your server ID and your server number. Oh yeah, and the video was filmed on my favorite server in the world, Grand RP. The link is down below in the description if you want to join and get cool bonuses upon registering. As usual, my name is Slim Capella, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.